Kondogbia sees Mauro Icardi. Icardi's in great position. I'm going to shoot with Mauro Icardi, and he scored an absolute belter of a goal against Roma. It's still Jelson Martins inside into what's happening here. Perisic scores somehow on the rebound. The ball falls kindly to him. I can't even speak properly. Hey guys, how's it going? It is S2G and welcome to the third episode of the Inter Milan Career Mode series. Today's episode is massive. AC Milan versus Inter Milan. In this episode itself, the Milan derby, it's going to be one hell of a game. Besides that, we're going to be talking some more transfer stuff, some interesting press conference questions, and a lot of Serie A games. So if you guys are excited for today's episode, you know what to do. Make sure to smash that like button. 500 likes would be absolutely insane, and if you are new around here, make sure to subscribe for more FIFA 18 Career Mode content. And also, just a heads up, the My Player series will begin soon. I know a lot of you guys have been asking about that, but moving on. Yeah, in this episode, a lot of stuff is about to go down. We've got the Milan derby, and we've got about 5 games itself in this episode. I'm going to be making a few changes to how I record and upload this series. I'm going to be pushing in a lot of content in every single episode. So from now on, every episode you're going to get like 5 or 6 games. And I'm going to be recording the games in a different manner. So the games that are big games, you know, like maybe a top 5 side, or of course a side like Milan, Napoli, Roma, I'm going to be recording them live, you know, live commentaries. The rest of the games, like, you know, say Hellas Verona, a game like against Crotone, I'll be playing them, of course, and I'll be showing you guys the gameplay, but I'll be showing like very few highlights, just the goals probably, and a few crucial highlights, and just be talking over those games. I used to do this back in like FIFA 16 career modes. And yeah, I'm just going to be doing that so I can speed things up. So every episode you guys are going to get more content. The episodes might be a bit longer, but this way we will be making more progress in every episode. Do let me know your thoughts on me recording career mode this way, and if you guys find the videos still enjoyable. But anyways, last episode we had a lot of discussion regarding Achraf Hakimi, a player that proved to be really expensive. He declined our wage offers and he wanted extremely high wages, so I decided to not sign him. We'll talk about him in a few minutes, but before that, Icardi, player of the episode. In my opinion, worthy of being so. He scored a really nice goal against Roma. That was just a spectacular long shot from him. So yeah, Icardi wins player of the episode. Let's now move on to a press conference. It is now time for a press conference. Let's just jump right into it. First question from Mohsen Ibrahim. Will you keep Gabriel to be your second choice striker? Will you try to buy another striker and send Gabriel on loan? Right now, I'm not sure. We haven't seen much from Gabriel because we really haven't played with him. So once I get a good feel about how he plays and if he's prolific for us, you know, scoring goals as a backup striker, probably then we will decide to keep him. Unless he does that, we are probably then going to loan him and bring in someone else. But most likely, I'm sure he's going to succeed because we know he's got good potential. And with him being, you know, trained regularly, I think he's going to come out good for us. So I'm not sure what we'll do right now, but most probably we're going to keep him and not sign another striker. Besides, with Icardi as our first choice striker, so we don't really need to be worrying about that too much. Moving on, next question is from Sander Gontmacher. I hope I've pronounced your name properly. But anyways, moving on. Your question, what are you thinking about a new backup goalkeeper? I think, yeah, we are going to be signing a backup goalkeeper this January transfer window itself because, well, Handanovic is 33. That means he's going to start going down in his stats in like a couple of seasons or so, maybe win quicker. We need to look for the future. Our backup goalkeeper right now isn't good enough. I just didn't sign another goalkeeper because I know Handanovic will get the job done for us this season. So maybe this season itself in the January transfer window, or maybe in the summer transfer window, we've got to bring in a goalkeeper. So let me know in the comment section, which goalkeeper should we bring in? Maybe a youngster? Probably a youngster is the safest bet. You guys can let me know in the comment section. But that is it for this press conference. If you guys have any more questions, drop it down in the comment section below. And let's move on. Time to get through our first Serie A game of this episode. We are 3 wins out of 3 in the Serie A right now and on top of the league. Can that form continue? We now play Crotone, and this is the team that I've put forward. Again, it's a very strong team, and I'm expecting us to get a win here against a team like Crotone. They are 9th in the league, so they could prove to be a formidable opponent, but I reckon we should be able to win. As we do have the first chance in this game coming in the 43rd minute, and Icardi does convert this one with that left foot. Icardi is such a lethal finisher. Now, as this game plays out, I wanted to talk about Achraf Hakimi. Now, as you guys know, the wages he was asking for was just ridiculous, and hence we decided to, just wait on that offer and just see what to do next. But regardless, look at this. Crotone scored straight from kickoff, and the score is now 1-1, which was a tad bit frustrating. So again, getting back to the Achraf Hakimi topic. So I asked you guys whether we should sign him or not, and it was kind of 50-50, and some of you guys were like, don't go for him, maybe you can sign another right back. Some of you guys said he's talented and you should just definitely sign him. So what I've decided to do is we'll wait until the January transfer window, we'll see how our funds are, and then we'll decide to make the signing or not, because I want to make a goalkeeper signing as well, so we've got to keep wary of our funds. So yeah, the Hakimi deal probably will only be completed in the upcoming January transfer window. In this game, we had so many good chances to get the 3 points, but Perisic here misses from very close range. To be fair, the keeper made a good save. Borja Valero had a great chance, you would have seen that, he missed as well. And disappointingly, we've dropped our first points of the season against Crotone. That was really disappointing, and hence we move on. 5 games now played by Juventus, they're back on top. We've played 4 games, we've got 10 points, so we've got a chance to still go top of the league. We've got to win our next game though. I'm hoping we will be able to do that, because it is against, of course, Bologna, a team that we should be beating no matter what. But I might be using my second team for this game because of fitness reasons and all, so that's going to be a bit dodgy. Plus, we'll get a good check on how Gabriel or Gabigol performs, as that was a topic we did discuss a few minutes ago. Now, Miranda, a player asked whether we should, renew his contract or not, and everyone in the comments was like, definitely renew his contract. He's 86 rated, so that is exactly what we are doing right now. So, I'm going to be offering him a new contract. I know he's 33, but he's so good in this game. I haven't talked much about him. In fact, in this episode, you guys will see him put in great performances. So yeah, Miranda, I think, is a great defender. So the contract I'm offering him, 2-year deal, seems pretty fine to me. Crucial squad role, I think that is perfect. Regarding the release clause, no release clause needed. And I think this is going to be Miranda's final professional contract regardless. He's had a great career, so ending it off here at Inter Milan, maybe with a few titles, would be great for him. He was a part of that Atletico Madrid squad that actually won the league in the 13-14 season, if I'm not wrong. They won it in the final match day against the team I support, which was a bit hard to swallow, but regardless, moving on. Now, this was very interesting. Miranda countered with an offer which had lesser wages but a lot of bonuses. Now, the signing bonus and all directly reduces our transfer budget, so what I decided to do, that the clean sheet bonus as well does the same, so I decided to remove the clean sheet bonus as I normally do, and of course accepted. Submit offer, £85,000 per week, a signing bonus of £800,000. Let's see what Miranda's agent comes back with. So £94,000 and a signing bonus of £800,000. I think that's good enough. His wages have gone down actually by £5,000. I don't know how that's worked out to. Even if we do decide to sell him next season, we'll actually make a hefty profit because, well, the contract, we barely paid anything. His wages went down as well, which is surprising. But now we've got about £7 million to work with, £188,000. We'll probably have around about £10 million to work with if we do adjust the wage budget. So Hakimi could prove to be an expensive deal. I'm not sure whether we should sign him or not. But right now, I'm of course changing El Shaarawy's kit number to 92 because a lot of you guys have told me to do so, and hence I've done. If you guys have any other suggestions for kit numbers, just let me know down in the comment section below and I will change the kit numbers for my players. Let's now jump into our second game of this episode against Bologna away from home. This could prove to be a tough game because I'm using a bit of a weakened side. A few players are from the first team like Kondogbia, and you can call Brozovic a first team player because he's that good. The same can be said for El Shaarawy. But this is a big game for Gabigol or Gabriel up front. I want to see how he plays. El Shaarawy finds, of course, Kandreva in a good position into Brozovic, who controls that so well. That was an elegant touch there from Marcelino Brozovic, who gets the shots off here. The driven shot with his weak foot. He's got a 4-star weak foot, so I kind of expected him to put that one into the back of the net, but unfortunately he couldn't. And now a chance for Verdi. He goes to be very cheeky in that position, but the chip shot wasn't accurate enough and he did miss. But now, look at this. This had me so frustrated. Verdi crosses the ball in and look at what my defense does. I don't know why Handanovic wasn't able to punch that ball away, and we've conceded against Bologna. We could be dropping points in our second game in a row in this episode, and that's something I didn't want. So I decided to make a lot of changes because I felt the team just wasn't getting the job done. Gabigol just wasn't having a good game, so Icardi comes on. But then straight after those substitutions, we were caught, and I think this is Nagy. Yeah, Nagy's his name. He managed to score, and the score was 2-0 to Bologna, which was very disappointing indeed, and that is how the game came to an end. 2 games straight in the Serie A, and we've dropped points. Things have got to change. Our next game is against the side that are second in the league, and yes, we are going to be doing a live commentary for this upcoming game, so I'm hoping that could maybe change things up and give us the win. We need to win because now we are 4th in the league and Juventus are 1st, of course, Genoa 2nd. It's going to be a tough game against Genoa. Let's jump right into this one against them. 5 games into this Serie A season, and I guess we've realized that the Serie A isn't going to be a cakewalk. We've dropped points in both of our last 2 games, a draw and a loss, of course. We've got to start picking things up, and we are going to be facing a tough opponent. Genoa are 2nd in this year's Serie A, which is insane because look at the teams involved in the Serie A. We've got Roma, we've got Napoli, and Genoa coming 2nd, at least for now. That's a big achievement, and that just shows how good this league is and how tough this game is going to be. Juventus, of course, are now cruising. They're top of the league, which is not good. We need to start picking up points. We need this win here against Genoa. I've gone with the 4-2-3-1 formation once again. It's just a formation I like. I don't know why it didn't work in our last 2 games. I'm hoping we can get back to winning ways with this formation. And I'm going with what I think is my best 11. So let's hope this team comes through. And also, if you haven't realized already, I'm doing a live commentary for this game. Basically, I'll be doing live commentaries for all the big games and, you know, all the top 6 sides, top 3 sides and all. So yeah, let's get into this game against Genoa and hopefully finally get ourselves a win. Here's João Mario. He does well. Oh, João Mario's done so well. Plays this one, it's Ivan Perisic who shoots, and Perisic with a lethal finish to give us the lead against Genoa. You know what, credit to João Mario, he created this goal. This goal was, I think, all João Mario. We've got to give Perisic credit for the finish as well, but the way João Mario got into that position with that dribbling, and a great pass to find Ivan Perisic, and then Perisic utilising that weak foot, which he's got, of course, a 5-star weak foot, and he puts the ball into the back of the net. We lead 1-0. Looks like finally we are going to be getting ourselves a win in this episode. Genoa on the attack, ball played through into Briand, and that's a terrific finish. I can't even complain about that because that was a good goal. But by the way, Handanovic, is he even playing? I haven't seen him make a single save in this episode, which is really annoying. I expect him to be doing more. He's been disappointing in this episode. Borja Valero, now Perisic. Great pass to Gelson Martins. Finds Icardi. Icardi gets the shots off, and Mauro Icardi is just lethal. He's one of the best finishers I've used so far in FIFA 18. From any position, if you just shoot with Icardi, you've got a goal scoring chance, and Gelson Martins, credit to him for finding Mauro Icardi in that position. I want to actually have a look at the replay for this goal because that was a great pass from Gelson Martins. Icardi using his strength to get there, and then the finish from Icardi to pull off the driven shot. Brilliant. And of course, we've made it now 2-1 against Genoa. Finds Gelson Martins, now Mauro Icardi back into Gelson Martins. This is Gelson Martins' chance. This guy can't finish. I want to actually check his finishing stat, guys, because he just seems to miss every opportunity he gets. He's got great stats here, but let's check his finishing. 67 finishing. I've got to train his finishing, guys, because he just can't seem to finish anything. João Mario finds Valero again. Into Mauro Icardi, who should score. What a save from Perrin. Gelson Martins crosses this one to Icardi with a great header. You know what, that header had a lot of power. Credit to Perrin for keeping that one out. Big chance that we've wasted. Oh, we might have another chance. Icardi finds Borja Valero. He's holding up the play well. I don't know why I decided to do that, and then I ruined the chance. Here's Borja Valero. He's managed to keep it in somehow. Oh, the fake shot of dreams. Puts the cross in. Icardi with the header, and how has Perrin kept that one out? We've had a lot of chances, but haven't been able to take it in the second half. We've got to do better. It will be cruel if we concede now. Gintelletti with the chance, he shoots and it hits the post. Thank God for that. As I said, it would be cruel if we concede now. We don't deserve to concede. We've been the better side. Thank God for the post. Could be a chance now for Gintelletti, who shoots. Big save from Handanovic. And on the rebound, Briand misses. Finally, Handanovic actually makes a save. And tell you what, that was a huge save. Have a look at that again. Ball finds its way to one of the, I don't know, Genoa strikers. And that was a clear chance. How has he missed that? I have no idea. Big save from Handanovic. Icardi into Borja Valero, who's been phenomenal in this game. He finds Ivan Perisic. Perisic shoots. Oh my God. Ivan Perisic with, so far, the best goal of this series. He just took that one with that left foot of his and he banged that one top right corner. Have a look at that again from outside the box. Perisic, his shooting is just crazy good in this game. And look at the way it just went into the back of the net. Keeper had no chance of keeping that one out. And looks like we will be picking up 3 points against second place Genoa. Let's go, guys. We've managed to pick up the 3 points, and it was a good game as well. It could have gone either way. I mean, Handzanovic's save in the end I think was crucial, but I think we were deservedly the winners. We scored some really good goals as well. Perisic's second goal was just brilliant to watch. I think he was man of the match in this game for me as well. Good performance. 3 points is now secured. Let's actually have a look at the league table. Good to finally getting back to winning ways, of course, beating Genoa. That was a convincing result against a team that was second. I'm pretty happy about that. Time for some training, and I'm training Gelson Martins, who's finishing has been a bit dodgy for me, so I think we've got to keep training him. 68 finishing now. It's going up, which is good news. We know he's got the potential to succeed here. He's a good player on the ball, feeds fantastic. It's just the finishing that kind of gets to me at times. We've got a loan offer for this Pinamonti guy. He's 18, 63 rated. I've accepted it. Let's hope we can loan him out, because him staying here doesn't make sense. He's not going to get any boosts in his overall because he won't get playing time. But look at this. Our youth scout has brought us two immense talents. One with a potential of 74 to 94, and this Alberto Esposito guy who's 15 and has a potential of 81 to 94. Can it get any better? Probably not. That is one player that I'm going to constantly train because he looks like someone who can get into our first team in like 2 or 3 seasons. With that potential, we know he's going to be immense. Our next game is against Benevento in the league, and they aren't doing that well. They are 13, so I'm expecting to get a win here. Again, back-to-back victories in the Serie A would be nice. And as you can see, this is the lineup that I've gone for. I'm going to be doing a post-comp for this game as well because, well, it's against Benevento. But the next game against AC Milan is going to be a live comp. So I've gone with a strong team because fitness isn't really a concern because we do have a few days in between us, this game and the Milan game. So yeah, fitness wasn't really a concern. So a strong team has been put forward. So I was expecting all 3 points to be taken in this game. We start off really well as I start Brozovic in this game because I think he's been playing well. He hits the crossbar, it hits the ground, and then Icardi on the rebound converts it, but it's been given as offside. Now Perisic smashes it. In fact, it's Brozovic who smashes the ball. He now finds Perisic, who cuts inside with a scoop turn, but he couldn't get past the goalkeeper, as the goalkeeper there did make a good save. Now I wanted to talk a bit about Brozovic. Brozovic or Borja Valero, which player would you prefer in that cam role? I want you guys to vote by clicking the I button on the top right of your screen and let me know, because I think Brozovic is by far the better player from what I've seen so far. Brozovic just feels a lot more dynamic, a lot more quicker, feels technically as good as Borja Valero. So I'm not sure, but I wanted to know your opinion on this. Who should we make our first choice cam? Up to you guys to decide. And also I bring on El Shaarawy because I just wasn't able to score against this Benevento side. We had so many chances, we couldn't convert it in this first half. I went ultra attacking in like the latter ends of this game, latter stages of this game, and then like Benevento had a couple of good chances. They could have easily won this game as well. But of course, this guy here misses a sitter. He should have scored. And of course, the score ended 0-0. I don't know what's happening to us, man. In the Serie A, last 4 games have been horrific. We have lost one game actually, drawn a couple of games. We've managed to win one, but that's not the form we want going into a derby game against AC Milan. So things need to change. Player of the month this month around goes to João Mario. That means 2 consecutive months we've had players from our club winning this award. Now I was confused about this because I didn't really notice João Mario in that position, but to be fair, when I looked at his stats, he's been getting the job done for us in that CDM role. Of course, I can't expect him to pop in with goals and assists and all, but in that CDM role, he's getting the job done, and I think my decision to continue playing him there I think is the right one. I mean, his average rating in the Serie A is 8.4. That is insane. Even strikers don't have that kind of average rating, so he's doing something right. And I think playing him in that CDM role just makes sense. We've got a youth scout report on Alberto Esposito and Luca Costa. Both look really good. Alberto Esposito seems like a cam. Maybe he could be the natural replacement for Borja Valero in the future. And I think that's one of the best talents I've ever got in any career mode so far. And I'm eager to see what he can be. I'm probably going to give him like 2 training sessions every week so he can grow and become a fantastic player. And here again, I've got some more questions for you guys. Davide Sanson, we've got a decent offer for him. Should we sell him or should we keep him? I'm not sure. Up to you guys to decide. If we do sell him, we can probably go ahead and sign another left back. But for now, let's jump into the Milan derby. It's going to be an exciting game. Oh, it's time. Our first Milan derby of the season and of the series as well. Although this Milan derby won't be that decisive because AC Milan are actually struggling, so it won't decide the league title, that's what I mean. But for us it's still important. We are in the title race and a win here could definitely help us. Besides that, a win here will also give us the bragging rights. There are local rivals, huge rivals of course. And this is the team that I've gone for. We'll have a look at AC Milan's team as well, but this is my team. And it's basically the first team that I normally go with, apart from having Brozovic instead of Borja Valero. I just think Brozovic is more dynamic in that cam role, so he's playing there. And also El Shaarawy definitely will come on as a super sub, because I want to see what El Shaarawy can do against his former club. He scored against Roma, which was one of his former clubs. Can he do it against Milan? That would be fun to see. But anyways, let's jump into this game against AC Milan and let's have a look at their team. For some reason, the pre-match graphics didn't play, so I've got to show you guys the Milan team this way. And what is that formation? 3 at the back, and they've got 2 wingers. They've got 4 wingers. 2 inside forwards. What is going on? I have no idea. Thomas Muller is playing as their forward. Borini, Kalinic. This is one hell of a lineup. So attacking. Bonaventura, Suso out wide. We know Suso's talented. Such a weird team. It's going to be a difficult game, I would like to say. But looking at this formation, I think we've got a good chance of winning because it's not a formation that works in FIFA. Let's see what happens. Now João Mario. Brozovic. Brozovic shoots. It falls to Perisic, who volleys this one and it goes above the crossbar. We are of course asserting our dominance already. First opportunity for us. We probably could have done better. I kind of expected Perisic to put that one on target. Here's Mauro Icardi. Now Brozovic who shoots and Brozovic scores. He's been so close to scoring for us in one game. I think he hit the crossbar and of course it bounced off the ground. But finally Brozovic gets the luck he needed to score. And it was actually a very good goal from Brozovic. I think Mauro Icardi got the assist for this one. And we take the lead in the Milan derby. And the goal comes from Marcelo Brozovic. Here's Perisic. Now Gelson Martins. Great pass into Mauro Icardi. Icardi turns and shoots and big save from Donnarumma. That's frustrating. We should be 2-0 up. We've got ourselves a corner. Can we make it 2-0 from this corner? Icardi with a bullet header and he scored. Mauro Icardi just loves scoring against AC Milan. I wish we had this shirt removing celebration that was made famous by Messi. I would love to do it now with Mauro Icardi, but nevertheless, Icardi with a bullet header to give us a 2-0 advantage over this AC Milan side that seems to be helpless against us. We've been so good so far in this game. I'm hoping it continues in the second half as well. I'm bringing on El Shaarawy for the remainder of this game. I would love to see him score against his former side. He's playing out wide. Perisic now in cam. I brought off Kondogbia and hence Brozovic is now playing as our CDM. Tell you what, Brozovic had a really good game. So did Kondogbia, but I guess having El Shaarawy in the team is something that I really want to see. And let's just see how he performs. Big chance for AC Milan. Suso shoots and Milan are right back into this one. As soon as I made the changes, AC Milan were on the attack. And of course, now they've scored. That's disappointing. And I guess it's game on. Perisic. Now back into Mauro Icardi. Icardi shoots and it's 3-1. Mauro Icardi with a brace against AC Milan. And looks like he's also provoking the AC Milan fans with that celebration. Icardi's just a lethal finisher. And it looks like we will be picking up 3 points in our first Milan derby. Bonaventura plays this one into Muller who shoots. Handanovic with the save. That was such a tame effort from Thomas Muller. I expected him to blast that one at least towards goal. Here's El Shaarawy. Keeps hold of the ball. El Shaarawy, look at the pace from Stefan El Shaarawy. He's going to go towards goal. El Shaarawy on the attack for us. El Shaarawy still has the ball. Finds Icardi. Now João Mario. João Mario shoots and we've made it 4-1. Honestly, I thought El Shaarawy lost the ball in that position, but somehow he managed to pass it to Icardi, who found Perisic, and then simple stuff. Perisic into, of course, João Mario, and that was the goal. I think, no, it was Icardi who played the ball through to João Mario, and there was the goal. And yeah, Icardi with another assist as well. We are humiliating AC Milan. We've got ourselves a free kick in a great position. I'm going to lay the ball off to Perisic. Perisic shoots and Perisic scores 5-1 against AC Milan. That is pure humiliation. And he's going to celebrate in front of the cameras. I can't believe we've done this. We've smashed AC Milan. And their struggles in this season just continues. What a win for us, guys. And it's not even over yet. We could potentially score another one, although it's highly unlikely. But what a strike from Ivan Perisic with that left foot. His left foot, right foot, both are just ridiculously good. 5-1 in the Milan derby. I didn't see that coming because we were actually struggling a bit in this episode. We've drawn a couple of games, we've lost a game, but somehow we've managed to absolutely thump AC Milan. Just insane. Mauro Icardi for me, man of the match. 2 goals, 1 assist as well. He was just brilliant. What a game though, man. What a game. 5-1 in the Milan derby. Just insane. I think personally the game was just won when I just saw their formation, because their formation was suicidal and it just showed they were so open in the back, and we kept scoring goal after goal after goal, and hence we came out as winners. But even though we managed to beat a side like Milan, to be fair, they were struggling this season. They are struggling this season. We are still third, Juventus first, Napoli second, and oh my god, the big games continue to come, as next episode we face Napoli. So this episode was a bit up and down in terms of results. We got a few good results against Genoa and AC Milan, but apart from that, the 3 games apart from that we played, not the best of results. The next episode we're going to look to improve that. Let me know in the comment section if you prefer having more gameplay and just more content every single episode, or do you guys prefer the shorter episodes with like 3 games? I would love to know your thoughts on that. And yeah, let me know down in the comment section below. Before we end this episode, you guys need to vote for your player of the episode. Your first nominee is Mauro Icardi. He was again brilliant this episode, scored a lot of goals. And your second nominee is Ivan Perisic. I think both of them are going to get nominated a lot in this series. So you guys can vote by clicking the R button on the top right of the screen. That's it for this video. If you've enjoyed, make sure to drop a like. Subscribe if you are new around here. Follow me on Twitter to stay updated with the channel, and I'll see you guys very soon with another episode of this series.